Mosh Pit, Metal Nation Radio. I'm here with Brian from Driven Under. How you doing, Brian?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. Great for you to join me in the Mosh Pit today.
Thanks for having me.
Tell me about this band. How long? A couple of years you've been together, yes?
Yeah, so we started the band, I believe, around May 2013, and it's been kind of a huge ramping up process for us. We've gotten some great opportunities and starting to build some great buzz here in Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, this is the drummer's a new drummer now, but this is more of a settled lineup now, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of gotten everybody in the band built around the idea of touring, so the goal is to just get out there on the road and see how far we can take it.
Influences, who would you say are the main band influences, or who would you say you kind of sound towards?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people compare us to Disturbed, and I like to consider us kind of like a mixture of Disturbed and Alice in Chains kind of mixed together. You've got the edgy rock sound of the guitars and drums, and Disturbed along with two-part harmony vocals from like Alice in Chains.
Because, I mean, that helps, obviously, if four members of a band have individual influences. They bring something different to the recording process, don't they?
Yeah, for sure. It's our drummer's got jazz influences. He spends a lot of time in Jamaica. I've got all my influences are all over the place. I listen to alternative rock. I listen to metal. I listen to adult contemporary. I'm probably the mildest of the band members. My lead guitarist is heavy into death metal, and Chris has obviously got a heavy influence on hard rock. Listens to a lot of Octane, and that's kind of where our band is at. So we're trying to stay in the vein of being commercial enough but edgy enough that we still enjoy playing the music that we do.
Is Chris the main songwriter, kind of riff idea person? Is he the one that really comes up with the songs?
Yeah, so it's kind of evolved over time. So like originally Chris was the songwriter. He wrote these, several of these songs 5 or 6 years ago and has been writing them over the last, 5 or 6 years or so. And in doing so, when he first got into the band, everybody was basically told that, these are the parts and you play them. And as we've obviously started to gel and bond, those boundaries have kind of come down a little bit more so we can put our spin on whatever the riff is that was already written, or now and going forward, we're moving into new songs. We're all putting in more of the creative process before the songs actually get tracked. But originally it was, he wrote all the tracks. He played the drums, he played the bass, he played the guitar, laid it all down and put it on a CD and gave it to us, or an MP3 or whatever. And that was how it was done.
I mean, at the moment I've got The Bitter End CD single in front of me. I mean, is that what's out there at the moment? Is there an album coming soon or an EP coming soon?
Yeah, so the EP that we're working on next is actually going to be, we're tracking 7 songs, and as we get through those songs and determine which ones we're going to go with, we're probably going to release a 5-track EP in the next few months.
I mean, The Bitter End is the song that I'll be playing here today. Tell us about that song.
So The Bitter End kind of evolved from, it was one of the songs at the time that we thought was going to be one of the, not our top hit, but one of the better ones. We want to kind of test the waters with the producer that we were working with to see what they could do with the record. It's a great tune. It's a great track. The production on it is not exactly the way that we wanted it to be portrayed, but it came out good, and we're very proud of it.
So that's the song we're going to play. You are gigging. I've looked at your Facebook page, and you've got some gigs lined up between now and July. I can't believe you're playing with Puddle of Mud later on in July. So
yeah,
you've got some gigs out there at the moment.
Yeah, we just played a show with them at the home bar, and the show is actually a pretty good success. There was 750 people there, and the venue had about 1,000-person capacity, so it was a pretty good standing room, and we were glad to have the opportunity. But yeah, we've been busy booking a lot of opportunities because we've been given such great opportunities. We don't take everything that we get. We're very selective about what we work with and who we work for, and It's been great to have the number of opportunities we do get, so that we have that luxury of saying no to some opportunities, and then I try to pass those on to other local bands in the area and try and help them out, because a lot of the shows that we can't do are good shows. They're just not shows that we want to do because we're either booked or just not a good fit for us.
And Big Hornsey, you're playing free the show for autism awareness, so that's good, and that's also, every band should do that, no matter who they are in the world.
Yeah, no, it was actually a kind of a last minute thing that got thrown together. We were very honored that City Limits Harley Davidson was at the show at Home Bar with Saliva, Saving Abel, Puddle of Mud, and us, and they were very impressed with what we had done that night, and then asked us if we wanted to do this for a bike poker run that they're having, and there's going to be about 300 to 500 people there. We're also doing an event in Omaha, Nebraska, on June 26th. It's another event for underprivileged children that just need bare necessities and things to help them get through everyday ordinary things. So we try to give back as much as we can. We try to support things that give back, and as we continue to grow as a band, we'll continue to give back as much as we can.
Obviously, Facebook, you're on facebook.com/Driven Under. Have you got other websites as well?
Yeah, you can find us on Reverb Nation if you search for Driven Under. I believe our Facebook URL is actually /Driven Under Band. And then obviously we're on Twitter as well. And most of it is just drivenunder.com. We actually kind of got away from, not necessarily getting away from social media, but the website gives us a lot more freedom to express ourselves in ways that you can't really do on social media, because you're stuck in the tunnel vision of what the platform gives you to express yourself. So I actually try to drive as many people as I can to the website. We spend a lot of time making it professional and mobile friendly and accessible, so that people could go there and get all their information and don't necessarily have to connect via Facebook. But obviously that's one of our biggest tools for promoting in the local areas, and we're starting to branch out into outside of our market, and we're searching for fans in those areas that we think will come to shows. Hopefully we can secure some management that will allow us to help us find where our fans are by going through radio promotions and getting us heard, and then start building tours around where we're successful.
Well, I'm sure Camilla, a.k.a. Punch Chick, she will be helping you in that direction as much as she can, because she does love you Chicago bands. Yeah, no, she's been great, and we're very happy that she's contributed so much and made the trek out here to Chicago several times to come see us. It's an honor to have her as a friend. Cool. Well, thanks for talking to us, Brian, and good luck with the rest of the EP. Can't wait to hear it, because I love The Bitter End. Awesome. So before you go, give us a United We Rock. All right. This is Brian Yelm from Driven Under. United We Rock.